There's a Japanese philosophy that samurai used before going into combat, and a lack of this philosophy applied to your life might be exactly what's preventing you from acting on what you most want to achieve. You know what you need to do. Start the business, change the career, have the conversation, but you don't. Not today, maybe next week, when you're ready. Except, you're never ready. You spend months researching, years planning, analyzing every angle, every risk, every possibility. And while you're thinking, life moves on without you. I wasted 3 years like this. Here's the truth nobody wants to admit. You're not stuck because you lack information, you're stuck because you have too much. Your brain makes up to 1,000 decisions every day. Each one drains your mental energy. And the bigger the decision, the more you overthink it. What if it fails? What if I'm not good enough? What if I lose everything? These questions have no answers because they're about a future that doesn't exist yet. But you keep asking them, hoping that if you think long enough, you'll eliminate the risk. You can't. Here's what changes everything. Action beats analysis every single time. But to understand why, you need to see what happened to someone just like you. Her name was Emily, 28, business degree, corporate analyst. But everyone who worked with her knew Emily wasn't built for that life. When projects stalled, Emily unstalled them. When clients got angry, Emily calmed them down. When problems had no solution, Emily found one. She had business vision, the kind you can't teach. But Emily had a problem. Every time opportunity knocked, she froze. A colleague suggested she start consulting. Emily spent 3 months researching business models, pricing strategies, tax implications. By the time she was ready, the opportunity was gone. A friend invited her to join a startup. Emily spent 2 months analyzing it. Her friend found another partner. The startup launched without her. Emily wasn't lazy. She was trapped. She tried everything, like I did. Not by indecision, by the belief that she could think her way to certainty. She couldn't. Nobody can. Then she met someone who changed everything. Ko, 56 years old, Japanese, interior design business owner. Ko heard Emily present at a business fair, and Ko saw something Emily didn't see. Wasted potential. After the presentation, Ko approached. "You're very good," Ko said, "but you do it for others, not yourself." Emily stood there, speechless. "I'm expanding my company," Ko continued. "Would you be interested in becoming a partner?" Emily's heart raced. This was it, everything she'd ever wanted. But instead of saying yes, she said, "Can I think about it?" Ko smiled, not with happiness, with recognition. "Of course, let me know when you decide." Emily left with her head spinning. She spent the next 3 weeks in hell. Spreadsheets, scenarios, risk analysis, what-if questions multiplying like bacteria. After 3 weeks, Ko called. "Emily, have you decided?" Emily stammered. "I'm still analyzing some things." Ko interrupted gently. "Let's have coffee tomorrow." They met the next day. Emily ordered strong coffee. Ko ordered green tea. Ko looked at Emily and asked, "Why haven't you accepted yet?" Emily took a deep breath. "I'm afraid I'm not ready." Ko nodded. "And when will you be ready?" Emily stayed silent. "Never," Ko said, "because you're not waiting to be ready. You're waiting to be certain, and certainty doesn't exist." Then Ko said something that changed Emily's life. In Japan, there's a concept, ku no Sekai, the world of emptiness. Emily frowned. "It's not mystical," Ko explained. "It's practical. It means acting without the interference of excessive thinking." This sounds simple. Took me years to actually apply it. Ko continued. "My grandfather practiced kendo, the art of the sword. He always said, in a sword fight, if you stop to think, you die. There's no time for analysis. You simply act." Emily leaned forward. "Your life isn't so different," Ko said. "Every time opportunity appears, you have 2 choices. Act or think until it disappears." Ko paused. I used to be like you, afraid to start my company, afraid of failing, but I remembered Ku no Sekai. What changed? Emily asked. I realized thinking doesn't eliminate fear. Acting does. Here's why this works. When you're in peak performance, your prefrontal cortex goes quiet. That's the part of your brain that overthinks. Elite athletes perform worse when they try to consciously control every movement. Why? Because your brain processes 11 million bits of information per second. Only 40 reach your conscious mind. When you try to think about everything, you overload the system. It's like trying to drive while thinking about every tiny adjustment. You crash. The samurai knew this 400 years ago. Today, we call it flow state. But it's the same truth. Your body knows what to do. Your mind just needs to get out of the way. Emily looked at Ko and said 4 words. I accept. I'm in. Ko smiled. We start Monday. That Monday, Emily's life changed. Not because she suddenly knew everything, but because she stopped needing to. Ko didn't plan excessively. When a client placed an order, Ko sketched quickly, showed it, adjusted based on feedback, and delivered. It doesn't have to be perfect first try, Ko said. It just has to start. Emily was shocked, but it worked. Clients loved the speed, the transparency, the evolution. And Emily started internalizing that. She stopped waiting for the perfect plan. She started acting with the best plan she had today. She stopped fearing mistakes. She started seeing them as feedback. Within 6 months, the business was thriving. Not because Emily got smarter, because she got freer. Free from the prison of overthinking. What's one thing you've been overthinking that you could start today? Drop it in the comments. A year later, Ko invited Emily to visit Japan. They met artisans, potters who didn't measure, they just molded. Sushi chefs who didn't follow recipes, they felt the ingredients. A 70-year-old kendo master told Emily, I don't fight my opponent, I flow with him. Not because I think about it, because my body knows. And Emily finally understood. Ku no Sekai wasn't about being reckless. It was about trusting what you already know instead of endlessly searching for what you don't. Here's what happens if you don't change. You wake up at 35 wondering where your 20s went, still researching, still planning, still waiting for certainty that never comes. Every opportunity you analyzed to death became someone else's success story. The business you thought about, someone else built it. The career change you planned, someone else made it. The life you wanted, someone else is living it. Not because they were smarter, because they started while you were still thinking. Thinking doesn't eliminate risk, it just delays reward. So here's what you do. Stop searching for certainty, seek clarity instead. You'll never be certain if something will work, but you can have clarity about why you want to try. And clarity is enough. Train until you don't need to think. Practice until movement becomes instinct. Act a little, but act fast. You don't need the perfect plan. You need the next step clear, and you need to take it today. Accept error as part of the process. Water doesn't fail, it flows around obstacles. And trust the process, not the result. If you're tired of thinking and ready to actually do something, this channel is for you. One powerful idea per video, no fluff, just what works. If that's what you need, subscribe. More coming this week. Remember, Ku no Sekai isn't something you learn, it's something you remember. You already know how to flow, you just forgot. Stop overthinking, start living.